pentuma papa efra so bra na wo dran na wo chiro ho dia na onuane Susie stuffing ana oye wait oh that's it akama ebia mawo
ma nimbisa wa sam kakra irisi wodan fofra odawa komanda no Kingsworld Furniture inyi haubiara Kingsworld Furniture yedensi nyibiara na last stop tiles plastic non wooden ceilings burglar proof aluminium doors aluminium windows kitchen cabinets abua papa non tokra nyinara ebinye bi wo Kingsworld Furniture say asem dawiye say pede yesi wodan ni yesiesim ye furniture fittings na zinhinara zemaoza Fred 02491911139 anaso 02081800041 say ewo Amsterdam no Frekin and Mr. Arthur was 0031-685-808388 and also share your website www.kingsworldfurniture.com. Ibohu Kingsworld Furniture wa Putweja Lake Road. Kingsworld Furniture, perfect finishing.
Nyamia wuye wa wuye oba tempa erade wumai Yesu frewo Nyamia wuye wa wuye oba tempa Nyamia wumai omai Yesu frewo yasamnisa uye wobo adubrate Yesu fre tie pavo sable imo mire uye wobo tie Yesu fre Nyamia wuye wa wuye oba time papa Yesu frewo yasamisa muye mobo adomratie Yesu fra yeah tie ya haibo sable imo.
Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Sending you tons of positive energy. Now, how to get through hard times. You see, for centuries of years, the ups and downs in life has been referred in ancient books as being like a wave. We humans are like surfers who ride the waves of life. As inexperienced as a lot of us are, we fall, we learn, we ride it again and again until we are able to generate a balance. The state of balance when riding the waves of life is what we describe as the stage of enlightenment. A lot of people assume that religious leaders like pastors, imams, traditional priests, and yogis are exempted from the reality of life. You are so wrong. As long as you are still bound in this material universe, you are not free from its obligation, just like a lotus flower in water and not affected by the rough conditions of water you have to be. We Christians believe Jesus was a God who walked amongst men. But do you remember the Garden of Gethsemane? In Luke, the New Living Translation wrote, "Father, if you are willing, please take this cup of suffering away from me." Jesus was riding the waves of life in a time of storm. In the life of Jesus, we saw him go through different forms of waves, which are challenges in life. He was a master surfer who knew how to ride the waves of life. But did you realize that there is no version in the life of Jesus that the waves ever stopped coming? You can't press a magic button to stop the waves of life. It's part of life. Now, every enlightened person still experiences the waves of life, but the difference is the ability to master your thoughts, have control of your mind. I was telling you in my previous video about cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. The enlightened person has the ability to control and direct their thoughts. And when you can control and direct your thoughts, you can control and direct your emotions. Mind over matter. We go through so much in life. This is the reality of life itself. Everybody is on their own journey to find himself or herself. Guys, this life has never been about material things. This is why Gautam Siddhartha, who became the first Buddha, left all the riches behind to pursue enlightenment. This is why Jesus never accepted the material world given to him by the devil. It's never about how much wealth you can possess or amass. The more you gain, the more you want. And when you die, you return, you start the entire loop all over again and again. This is why we say it's all vanity. Now, if you haven't got anything since you started watching this presentation, I need you to know that in your pursuit for everything material in this universe, please pursue enlightenment. This will give you peace to rise above all that you think and assume are problems in your life. Now, are you depressed? Are you lonely? We have heard numerous celebrities in Ghana who came out to share their issues with social anxiety and depression. Some to the extent of suicidal thoughts. Now, this is serious. Please listen attentively. One way or the other, you are doing something which you want some sense of acknowledgement. If you are a banker, you will hope to be promoted. If you are into creative arts and you are a musician, you will want your voice heard and your materials published. So one way or the other, whatever you are doing, you will need some level of gratification and recognition of the importance of whatever you are doing. There's a very unfortunate condition that a lot of us are in because there are a lot of people in the same endeavor we find ourselves. So we allow our mind to assume that it's a competition. We say things like me against the universe, I against the world. Now, being in competition with the world is quite an unfortunate state of mind and honestly quite a stupid thing to do because that is not a competition you want to get into. That was why I was saying in my previous video that if you are thinking you are in a warfare with demons, this is only a competition you want and you have given power and approval for your life to be so. Important people, if your state of mind is to be in some sort of competition wherever you find yourself, the smallest things will drive you crazy. Maybe you got fired from work, failed your exam, broke up from a relationship. These things, which are waves in the cycle of life, will eventually destroy you, and you can't blame God or anyone else, because when your eyes eventually become opened to the universal truth of the universe, you will realize that everything you are is only a reflection of what you are in thought and emotion. Sometimes we take life too seriously. Sometimes I just go and watch videos of former president, the flight lieutenant Rawlings, chilling and hanging out with people, building, cleaning, working, and I'm sure that was some of the happiest moments in his life, hanging out with the masses, irrespective of his position in life, because at the time he was a head of state. Even up to today, he is still celebrated because the people loved him. We take life too seriously. If you're a celebrity, learn to show love to fans unconditionally. There was a time I heard a celebrity say he is human and therefore he is not always obligated to be in a good mood. So pardon him if he is rude at a time maybe you saw him and then he wasn't so nice to you. I watched the interview and I shook my head, because that only proved how much you let situations get the better part of you, so much that it affects the very people who love and care for you. If that celebrity was my patient and I had to diagnose him, it's easy for me to tell that this even cuts across to his family and his wife, for her to even put up with his attitude whenever he's not in the mood. My advice is that please seek counseling from a qualified psychologist. Now, let me tell you this quickly so we can end the presentation for today. In your life, many issues will come. The more issues that will come will mean you are living a very active life. No issues to solve means you aren't living. You see, I have my own issues. I solve them, I learn, I move on. This is life. Your life is not what makes you suffer. Suffering is what sits in our memory and our imagination. If something happened today or yesterday, or even a year ago, and it hurts you and gives you pain, this suffering is happening to you because of memory. Now, equally, your imagination also makes you suffer due to what may happen tomorrow. These two senses create the most suffering to us. I can tell you that you are the perfect creation. Unfortunately, we have been made to believe things by people who tell us the problems we have but can't tell us how these problems come about. So we accept it as it is. You are made to function. You are not broken. Change the way you think and change your sense of perception. The mind is man's greatest weapon, yet it can also be your greatest adversary. The greatest war in this entire cosmos is being fought up here. Once you can conquer it, everything will fall in place and you won't be bound by so much material elements. Have you wondered why people meditate so much in their entire lives? Yogis have meditated for centuries and not prayed. Why is it today we think prayer solves everything? Has it? Are you at peace? It's time to figure out what this human mind is all about. Look within, find peace within yourself, because you will never find it out there in the world. There are so many issues in the world. Whatever the issue is, we try to do our best, isn't it? Issues go, issues come. It's part of life. You, however, is not the issue. Always remember that. My name is Roy Heritage. Keep a clear mind. See you in the next one. Peace.
Adi biara obeyano minye susubibi. Hey, sana da bwane na ba. Onipe, yeah. Susubibi, sana da bwane na ba.
Oh, Charlie. You feel the idea? Oh, Charlie. My shoe pang, Charlie. Come in your baby. Hey, that's a trash. My bread. Get over it. I'm the rest across the the back room. Me chin. Because Spain, because Italy, because Germany. As I'm back to Holland. Me never be now. Well, how can why meaning and why your mum, you know, on so Baba comes from more. I don't see him. Meet me keeping for some time. That's not because it is a Ghana for a Kente festival. And I can say no, I was saying about because we didn't say, I'm ready. A free Kente festival there. Oh, Charlie, me enjoy me home. Me enjoy some me home to come. Okay, it is okay. What is for winter on the right side no? Down back down. The far back this one. Why? Charlie. You feel it? Wednesday. We should go home, Charlie. System of war. Hey, now what happened? No area. Oh, be on here. Be on here. So be better.
Hello.
I'm Peter.
Oh.
Peter Touch.
I'm Oliver.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Sister. Ah, what's that name? Oh. Come on. Nice. Anyway, okay, and the first right side on. No, it was a meaning coincide now. And the sister in the room.
Okay.
Inside.
Breakfast.
Oh, minimum to Ghana. Nini a penny.
Hey!
Nini a penny with schoolmates. Tim Zambi Quay and we negotiate now, same said. Babaman, watching a crack. I'm saying, home run refinal, this any or visited a room back with horn. So, I'm married for a meantime. I don't know.
Men kind of call me Rasta on Qua. They all know. If you're sick, it's me myself brain can say more way. I said, when you know what the answer media say, what did you tell me?
Now, I said, Rasta some doors for Ghana. I have Rasta some doors.
Brother, they all know. Sure.
But when it's a million, they were very good on there. Well, I don't know.
I don't see. They all know. Madame Fubi. And I go find if you can about which I say. I be a waka, a quiet number to open. I can't know.
Oh, anybody on come decided, but it said there were a minimum of you. Oh, yes, that type of a Nipa Bassa say. Minimum penny, minimum school from Class 1 to University.
So, it's the one said there was in the room sort of sign. Bra, a brandy.
Oh, me,
Bra, may catch you a brandy over dinner to the fiancé. Oh, Baba will fear home. Oh, you know, if man say your baby and hold you. But Nipa, it's the one petty.
Oh, there, I say, I won't say I can do as your matter led. Poor Mary Manson, Savvy, or your Yakoda, and I am married to Savvy. And then you pay me
over by Nuakona, the two grew. Right, look. Minimum Jamaica, right, your rest of one, and you know who. And you know who and Master or Shackle, but on Jacob. Bra, me, my bano, me, papa, bano, do you mean?
What
What been the Miko?
Make us a fool. 7 million banner. I didn't go out can't 7 1 there. A difference. 7 million penny uncle school from class 1 to university in your paper. Now you're back as a man who knows and watching that. Meet him because for with the
so say go Peter. Peter. No. Brass one should be ye. So one should be ye. I dear fair your time.
Before.
Quite power de madam for the free Ghana bag which you called in a fast one. I did the bag we are sent upon one who's so the one the answer. Bra, may catch no. And mamma can't them say, for was our cayamba. Bra, man, if you feel.
Oh, and Nipper there, Nipper son.
Yo,
it would and your way.
The brother said I will over me.
Oh, there is something I'm going to the room.
I'll go to me. I'm going to drop me so.
I am going to say,
Namasa way.
Much also, yeah, there were a port was here.
Nakolan so.
Miss you, oh, I know.
Hey, breakfast.
That is some dozen.
Yo, what's it now? That's it.
Oh, I was that song. Oh, I bet so that I showed you. Yeah, that was safe. You are so papa. Me and none of papa soon be a cheap person and say it to my brother. Yes, and too soon. Why you so that was you was safe for the wedding. You did yourself. Is that you feel more simple?
I'm morning devotion. I'm on yes, morning devotion. Me dear family mobile. I
will just me okay.
That is of me waiting a magdalene. I open your name no. Obi a willing some me if you don't know probably 10 o'clock say na me busu funu me. Oh buy am show mo mwe.
Na dey chebe for one.
I dey at TV baby. Obo am ka me ba no mo.
It was some female before papa. I did. I could not papa bet me. Papa, you are tough one and some or person find saying, amen. It show papa. Oh, Dino. Oh, just my papa. It was so just ceremony, but no one Jesus. Papa, if you say, Jesus. The dance, anyway, papa, they bear to fool. If we are papa, you trouble.
You see, Baneb. Castle. That's a man, my friend, my catcher was a moment time can cry. Here, the dear so creamy. If you are preparing, I'm having to me go. One cram may say, you are mutitini. I tell you, Jerry woman so called a woman. Papa used to know quick. That's a poor rat, the yaw, or be a cock crank, a woman, Snapia, won't so walk. May a day, make you just like about may a day. My papa, I do 10 beer. Say, if you for an air meal. Eh? I don't take control. Take control. That is reality.
Nana.
Yes, mommy.
Now, what's your kitchen sink? Someone did he? What did you do? We are not putting you why? You should not clean it unless I don't want to.
So for mommy, I didn't know you were near yes, sir. I didn't. Me buy yen catch us a for me so now we are at a support here. Opia me baby who first na nadia mau. Oh, expect us a minute milk kitchen that don't go room. So for mommy, I did a bonnet corner me dear yo. A dear bonnet me dear yo. I mean, if you are no room, go.
No, I never knew who did he walk out around or did he cast him. It's in branch chest, I would eat when you have one.
Of my man, yes, sir.
Who don't know to be so many. I don't just say a from one devotion of member for one fee. Who do you go for the boy? A chance to be so was ah. Chess I want you to be so monana.
So for mommy, where your son? Many if you have room, cook, many if you have one with Bianni. Many if you have one morning devotion. It's my bet na dear necessary. My bet na dear necessary. So for mommy,
I had to tell me to chance to move. You dear.
No, that's no fear and say let us a mother maybe I call. When we be to food, be not so the no preacher. The there, as a more so I go from the move fear.
Peter. Peter. Oh yes. What's your? It's your home. But you want to be now. Sorry. Inside, relax. Libyan soup. Hey, I think it's still I'm saying one come to you. Me sister buy it. Oh, fear no car. Ah, sister, yeah. What is it? On pass on you na. On me. You might be able to Ghana dey say me dem here. You might be able to do your baby. Me. Oh, wait. What's that? What's up, baby? The coffee buy. If you obey, what show me? I just obey the damn crow I have. And I have the see what far back I said, you be more. I'm to be probably just say I'm far. I'm going to you. I'm not sure. One say it's like a similar, he said it's true. When Chris said, I'm just it's true, yeah, Obama didn't buy right, fine, but only buy no. Fine, only buy a promise of mom, you know. But now if you fear no, say papa no crap no, but now man Chibiana no 2 years. Or 250 Ojao. Ojano. Ojano feel unexpected. And fear run so Jamo Hono. Fear run so ye means or ye be fool. Fear and net or sorry, I'll see me milk one. Me go Jerry cram my man, Niama. And I'm missing me 2 free fear hono. Oh, but Obama didn't buy fine. Yeah, I'm not buy, but I just said me show no, and I said you. Oh no, to Jam. So what you are on to me? Yeah, and as a man, I was saying me show me, yeah, me to oh, send away, send a sister can you know me from. Yeah, but let's say I mean, minimum, yeah, penny of fee. Now I said what behind I said, Miss Anna, I'm probably send me who we are. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're not here but it's what I say. You were Ghana, you should send me come you Lego. Me brother, who are that no? Me store and no meeting after school. Now I know brother, I'm in me better. Me go Jerry cram my man. Cramana I would 10. Me go Jerry craman wo Alema said Jane. Anything I'm Johnny 50 one. Okay. Oh, and just say anything I'm saying me Tina, and just say but what say not what say any big deal. Charlie. So about the cut money just say Obama Johnny Jam, and you mean Johnny Jam Obama. Oh, and I say want to know why careful. Oh, okay. They had a strikes me. Yeah. And man who to be Pesa mi ko commenting mi ko want to. Okay, mi kra mi ko bufi ogu na ma ye. Okay. Say nkora na sit na almost school yi. Parents yi. Ti o ma mi ni wo ti mi a se be ko. Okay. Ba mi ko bufi ogu mo ntoma ka ko. Mo inside, don't you know better. Yeah. Come to ya dead you. Hey. And sister is so. O ye be bun sampa. Hey. Sure. Ndi maka. Ya me na ma no. Charlie. Yansu di.
Uncle. Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Tina stars.
What's the baby Kosia?
Oh, Tina say. Ale. Tina say.
Oh. Me nya homework and rent kama kwako.
Oh, Tina say na me yembo nkomo aka. Me bisa one or two things.
But you mean?
No, who goes? Oh, now who must master not say English?
Oh, there be a movie biology.
Hey, I'm good in biology.
So.
Hey, biology. Me go school no. Me ni power the kind biology dear. I'm expert.
Okay. But wait me na me na me give biology award in na me ha.
Oh, any wait me a year bonkumpa na mana yi.
Yeah, me a good in it already in na. If I try to na me daddy way.
Sisi ana oye you. O se o koye yi. Na me pese mi hwe film. Yen hwe film bi na. Some adventure film bi am pese mi hwe.
So.
Ni hwe ni.
Wo dey mama koye homework ni rent there. Adventure film na wo kama ni hwe. Why?
Okay. Who dey later me from na I hwe bi.
Okay.
Right. Into there. Oh, sorry. We okay?
We okay.
Você me fala com o irmão de. Vai better. Friend Coca-Cola ship na. Yay. Hey, akwen super there. Me train a day ah. Also you good in biology. But last night papa can say you weak in maths. Me tried maths and I say me try maths. If your maths very good, mommy. I'm also good. I can just teach you something. Hey, Frema.
Uncle.
Oh, bra. Let's try here, mommy. Bra.
Uncle, for your friend.
Now we are doing. What are you doing?
Some can say come here, me come work and it's gonna be an amapa.
Okay. Last now papa can say mass. We have problem. We have mass in soup.
Oh.
Until now me besides say we have problem. We see you are good in everything. Until me.
Estimation, you know. My teacher and reporting man papa so beside say 2 + 2 years and I make a change say 6.
Hey.
Inti no yeah na no kra. Me good biasa. Estimation en koye.
Oh, and no problem. Let me ask you. Me mass. Do you go school Ghana? Hey, Charlie. It me mommy award.
Sir? Mass.
First term, second term, third term. Oh, mass. Let me ask you. Hey.
Any division no?
Inina your kuku mommy.
Sir.
Y times A is equal to Y.
Just say
times 10.
Just say yeah.
Then yeah.
So Y8.
Nay.
Oh.
Y times. That is
mass crane.
Mass there was a you. We have fresh brains.
Me need be Mr. So can say the
adventure film and you should different. Nice film.
Hey, Dinway.
Nice film.
So
I hope so. We will say you like it. So if I need you, hey,
Ma, then I'm all here.
Nanka,
me chef film.
Who chef? No, your homework na you. That's nice. I'm chef.
Me homework no. Me na akaba ku bi na me na me se me twenda da ba na ka wa ko me na maye.
Na ka pesa nga bi chen kro bo tude.
Akoso ni mass panka.
Sa.
Aya na ka wa church na kakra. Once I get team back.
Me coincide to the later. Later na ma fro na. Mature. We are ready na mature. Wa.
Ka ba show you. No ba anta shi ambe. Ma, o si eu chef from eu não sou a tirar me mas na 2 + 2 yes a 6 a 4.
2 + 2 yes 6 a 4. Hey, show who you are branch na ba betina fia. What? A branch e betina fia o papa man na ka me bo nwu wo ho da hwe ne ho ye. Se da wa yi ne kokomu ne bosu nwi bi o de tititi ho na so wa jeja ho sa na o de tititi. Me mpasa o. Me mpasa branch no e ka ye nkwa wo fia ne betra. What should I do homework? I done a year woman. Why I think that I ain't able to say you about the house. Well, Shany pa, I'm a so school, mammy. No, see, dear, no, you baby yet, but when you by your okay. What Anna? What did you do a homework chat? Mishana, and yeah, you be a Shany. What
Who school at the center, ye, when I was now the way for screaming boy.
Make what? And then Mamma 4, no more bush, my friend.
Hey, about my then a moment when everyone will cut it.
That's nonsense.
I come in my number, friend. Kusi. Nyami animuni, a bear man, what Babette Nefia, my cousin managing one and boy. Me buy your mummy no, I be over the action of Momoviano. Man in your home. Why in the bush or chasing that even why in the bush when I knew in nature to her? I saw you, I didn't know. I should have didn't know Nicolai or how I was so houseworker, a home worker, why any them. What for some money over my hair from? It's a blind a chance of her from. Oh, I didn't me and catching say, but when school, not said on the brother, I come to school. See, many won't feel much. I brand to bet in the hem on Cassandra. Many you were better if I'm a woman that. But I said, your name, Namahana was ye and I'm a woman. That because me, I'm just one channel mass, and the minion is one channel mass, maybe I'm petit, I'm not channel mass. Maybe you and I brand yourself in Naman again, war baby, my dear, you are to Rania. A brand is minimum 50. Oh, and they are woman than you. Me and Michelle are connected. It's your mass, who be the one grown was saying. I'm so much answer. One fear mass. A 2 or more close, a ground on my one. Branches said they were saying the woman. I didn't. Now, Chris, my west on the partner, west and any west on her. School near what it and now so call it as 4. I want my friend because what's the idea? For never say, washing machine to make I'm telling you, says your my bread. Ah, yeah, about it. The beer now would tread. The beer will be up or Kusi, Madame, no. I come and ask me, and I do a cry about 8 minutes solely by Junso. Matter, I frame up on so, be up rubber Junso. I don't mean I'm putting poor. Me knew that I get a bad branching. Pussy me back repel. Me back repel, Miss Sawala, man will be uncommon. What it matter? Many Peter, and okay. One called a sister hormone, so I saw open on actually, I never be good. So I said, Mrs. A frame, me one, and I had no more answer. It was a one, and never getting we do Mr. B. Hawaii. Men no connection,
Sweetheart.
Yes, darling.
You be a gossip.
I'll be a gossip.
Oh, yeah, too. Oh, yeah, ah, oh, man, they need extra.
Shana to wine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be that's a better crowd. Don't you know? Mean to me, Kenya. That's all, but cheers. Cheers. I want to pet there. Oh, that's nice.
Honey, I hope I finish it. So when you can
oh, man, I don't know. Said the dear and feed the apple.
So finish it.
Yeah.
Who do you want to start?
I will go the bridge count. This is ongelooflijk. Dat je zegt ongelooflijk. Unbelievable. Wow. Dat is een baby. Ai, I don't cry the cookie no. Just say, my friend my grandma and kiss me now. She was said them bedi di kura ma me mu.
Boni pe. Je udwa no eno na ubecha. We papa da weni. Sana uya bone suasa. Bone suma. Bone akatuani wo. Iradia do machadi. Ne dankwa Boni pe De udwa no eno ana ubecha We papa da woni Sana uya boni suwasa Boni suma Boni akretuani wu Iradia do machadi Ne dankwa Adi biara ubeyano Minye susu bribi Cheye Sana da boni na ba Adi biara ubeyano Minye susu bribi Sana da boni na ba Oripe Susu bribi Sana da boni na ba Oripe Susu bribi Sana da boni na ba Adi biara obeyano minye susu bribi Keye sana da bone na ba Oripe Susu bribi sana da bone na ba Oripe Deudia no enoa na ubecha Uye papeda weni Sana uya boni suwasa Boni suma Boni akatuani wu Iradia dom Ne dankwa Adi biara ube
Oh, makamu na mibia Matupe ni omayin
Pastor.
We did this and we paid the same money.
Honey, me should be the papa.
We should be the one. That's
something. What's what
you want? Bell is out.
Bravo. Hey. What off from? Okay. Come say. Sabi kayo. Bravo na ababeli.
Forget. No bravo na. Don't mind here.
Now we take it bia so easy.
But tete bravo ate down am tell has biti boy you come here bra. Me nte enne ntotena. Ma bravo mra ncha no meto me.
See what
ma bravo mra ha meto me.
Here brate. Okay, the mama no.
Nonsense. And the metro. Well, come on today.
Bravo. Oh, and I'm not fair. Who you know, and say that I'm pretty cool, bravo. With your already, eh? I see no person, me no, I bet you say. Forward, yes, me, yes, again, I'm looking for fear for yes,
then I will go.
Yes, my
You die umube.
We are pony.
You die via.
Me high dimension.
Okay, say me 2 them you.
Now, maybe is here bonting. Let's see. Two as far as you okay. Yeah, man, who are you going to watch it? What's
Say me kwa na kabrofo siam ne dia de bom tuma say ka me wi. Say ka me wu kwa. Sister. What that woman me nya me say wo wa nya.
Hey, I want to be good.
I lucky. So, I got my son. Not to cry a day. Oh, a day now.
Now, sure say, yeah, will be in the young movie. But yes, I'm the two Madam. And then I tell you one. The two and the best are in the shop because Obian who the two and Papian. Just a little trying to waste idea. The two cronas or the cronas, and the cat some such as said, mean found. Ah, as a family. Oh, when there's one family. What if I still got them in quite a pussy? You don't worry. I said, I'm meeting in the ground. Why am I managing up a crowd? I said, good. Didn't you know? I love you so much. After Mama who said your voice, after who said me can't show Mrs. I saw them grand account to come back support now. Since I was so bad, me ship up with a machine. Hey, you ready now, coupon? Mrs. I saw them grand account because of what grammar to energy number.
Bonya ketiani wu irada domas ne dankwa adibiara obe aye ire eradie aye Oripe susu biribi sana da boni naba Oripe Nyamia wuye wa wuye oba time pa erade wumai Yesu frewo Nyamia wuye wa wuye oba time pa Nyamia wumai omai Yesu Awurade usira Nemo nipa yo defo Wasam no beye me dade diane Video nyamia sam beye me puma nati Nasam ebeye me kania Nashamo kwan Okwana mo fado Eradiasem Bema mereye po Wonchani mi danko sabia Kukrami mu Asia miti Nani dasu aniwo Wasam no beye mi dade diani Kukrami mu Kukrami mu Erade Wonchani mi danko sabia Kukrami mu Asia miti Many dasu aniwo Wasam no beye mi dade diani Kukrami mu Kukrami mu Erade Wonchani mi danko sabia Kukrami mu Asia miti Many dasu aniwo Wasam no beye mi dade